Ladies and gentlemen, the anthem of the newly formed conducive nation. Good evening, welcome everyone. Welcome on board. Thanks, Avis. I've seen you. You've shared it on the group. Thank you. Thanks a million. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Ada's Kitchen tonight. Welcome. Please, as you're coming in, help me share the video so that more people will get connected. We're talking about something good tonight. Thank you. Skip the music. Welcome on board, everyone. Please help us share the video as you're coming in so that more people will get connected. We have lots of things to talk about tonight. How we're going to make our cooking easy for ourselves. How we're going to make it conducive. Because some people will say they don't like kitchen. It's going to be Yoruba and English. Thanks for every time. We are all addicts. It's not only me because I can't do it alone. Thank you very much. May God bless you as you come every time because I can't do it alone. Please help me share the video so that more people will get connected. Today we're going to be talking about marinating. I have my chicken to grill here tonight. I'm going to show you, and I have my ingredients on the table and how important or the benefit of marinating our food. We're going to talk about it tonight because some people will say they don't like kitchen, they don't want to be cooking, and that's why we'll be doing this every Thursdays at 7 p.m. And we're going to be calling in as well. Just let us share our experience together. It's not going to be only me. We're going to do it together. It's what we're going to do it together. What I don't know, you know. What you don't know, I know. So we're going to do it together to make it so lovely for ourselves. And we have youth. And don't forget to join our group. We're going to be talking about something tangible in that group. Every day. Maybe from next week or when I come back from holiday, we're going to be throwing in questions to our mothers in the group to be enlightening us about marriages, about our homes. If you are not married, just click on the link and join our group so that we'll be discussing something that is important to our lives. Because the mistake I make in life, I don't want people to. I make in life, I don't want people to make it. So that's why I'm doing all this. Kitchen is very, very important. Food is very, very important in all marriages. Among our children, cooking is very, very important. We need to teach our children how to cook. No matter how big they are in life, they still need to know how to go about it in the kitchen. So to make our cooking conducive, to make it so lovely, to make it interesting, that is why we're here tonight to talk about. And we'll be doing this every Thursdays at 7 p.m. And a lot is going to be going on. Lori Koniji, we're going to be talking about marriages. We're going to be bringing people here to talk to us about life, because the mistake we mothers made, we don't want our children to make it in life. That's why I'm bringing this show. It's not going to be only cooking alone. It's going to be all areas of our lives that we're going to be talking about. And you ever share a video so that we can get started. As you are seeing my table now, I have my goat meat. Goat meat, especially in this diaspora, we don't know what is happening. You can't differentiate between male and female goats. And that is why I'm bringing this marinating tonight. You can't differentiate. This is my goat meat. If you can see, it's fresh. But I marinated this now for like 3 hours. Yeah, I left it in the fridge. Then when I came back downstairs about 1 hour ago, I brought it out from the fridge to be on room temperature. So we need to get from fridge to the oven. It's not good. So the importance of the benefit of marinating our food is very, very good. Why do we marinate? These are what I use. I'm going to show you. I use this one, the liquid seasoning. I told you it's like €3, under €3, and you can use this for over 6 months. But over salty. If you are using this and you want to add salt to your food, you just have to be very, very careful. If not, your food will be too salty. It's better to add more than to remove. You can't remove salt from anything that you cook, but you can add more. This is my liquid seasoning. I use this with this goat meat. If you can see, the goat meat don't change color. Let me just turn on because I'm preheating my oven now. You see, goat meat tamara boil. And according to what I was taught in college, when you boil too much, you lose many nutrients. What is going to benefit us, lose during the cooking process. Like, you want to boil this goat meat now, you have to add water. You add water. Try it. You add more water. From there, it's losing taste. It's not good. So I marinated this with this liquid seasoning. So molo white pepper. This is my white pepper. I used onion powder. I have my garlic powder here as well. And I have my ginger powder. We don't need to use too much to marinate our food. These are the powder ones I use, and this is the liquid seasoning. Like I said, it's under €3 or under €4. And I've been using this now before this since 2020, but I don't know precisely when I bought it. But I cook all the time. So we don't have to waste much of our time. If you can help me to share this show, it's going to benefit us. We're not here to play. And every time I come here on Thursday, I will have something to show you. I'm not going to be here to be talking, but we're not cooking today. All we're doing now is just to know how to slow cook this in the oven without boiling. And we achieve the same result as boiling. That is why I brought this to the table tonight. So now I'm going to transfer this onto this tray. And later I'm going to show you how to do this chicken. So I'm going to transfer this onto the tray. Please let me share the video. Benefits in there. Some people, they feel so tired to go back there and just watch. But it's better for them to know we are on live now. My table is, this one is good anyway. Let me throw it away. So, Shetiri, I want gamer wawa. Even I'm going to talk about shin beef as well, because I know we like shin beef. So, shin beef, we can do it this way as well. Just make sure the skin part is on the outside. See, I posted this like a test, but I know many people don't watch it. So that's why I'm bringing it to life. This is marinated for the past 3 hours, and I kept it in the fridge. So about 1 hour ago, I brought it out to be at room temperature. So Sarah, can you please set the microwave for me for 40 minutes, please? You can overlap it. It's just to cook slowly. So MRE, seeing is believing. You are going to see. And I'm going to do 2 in 1. So doing this now, let me just remove this. So mo ti to eléyìí sínú baking tray nísìnyí ṣé ti rí pé mo overlap ẹ̀ because this is going to be on slow cooking inside the cooker and you are going to leave it at the very bottom nísàlẹ̀ pátápátá níbi ilẹ̀ oven yẹn at the very bottom of the oven just leave it there at least 240 degrees for 40 minutes first and you are going to see the result before we leave here today. This is my ogufe, the goat meat. You can do your shin beef, anything that you know you want to cook. Like next week now, I'm going to show us about one trick to do our Provera chicken. And we know it's very, very hard as well. It's hard chicken. So I'm going to demonstrate on something about it, which I'm not going to say today. But make sure if you don't come every Thursday, you miss out. At least we are going to gain every Thursday. So like this one now, some people find it difficult to cook. Some people find it lazy to cook. Like this one, if you just marinate your goat meat or your chin beef or anything, wrap it, keep it in the fridge overnight. In the morning, when you know about 2 hours before you start your cooking, just bring it out. Leave it at room temperature. Room temperature, oh my God, relax. It's not going to be cold. So if it's very cold, that's why I'm doing it in English and Yoruba. Let's embrace our culture. I'm typical Yoruba girl. Emma Bino, if you don't understand me, I will be checking my comments and I will be replying you. This is my goat meat, which I'm going to put inside the oven now at 240 degrees for 40 minutes first. And we're going to continue with this. And the reason why I marinated this is 3 things. Like this ogufe now, I want seasoning come out tenderize it. Because we know ogufe is very tough, especially in this diaspora that you can't differentiate male or female. It's not possible for you now to go to Igbo that is your goat meat male or female. But in Nigeria, they understand us. If you ask Che Akoni Ababo, they will tell you. We all know the male one is very, very good. It's not hard to cook. But the male one is very, very hard. But whatever you buy in this country, when you know it's hard, if you use this method, it's going to be very easy for you. And it's going to come out well. Believe me, this is what I've been doing. I'm just here to be researching, practicalizing everything. And everything I practicalize behind the closed door that I know it works for me, I will bring it to my audience because I know we're family now. So I'm going to put this in the oven for 40 minutes at the very bottom. Make sure you open your oven. Just wait for like few seconds for the steam to come out first before you put anything on it. So it's at the very bottom now. So I'm going to cook this at 240 degrees and you're going to see the results. So the reason why I marinated this is seasoning here. So that is why you see me not adding too much salt or too much Maggi in my food. Because since when I've been doing this course, I learned a lot. So now the juice that will come out from the goat meat will become our broth. Because some people boil because they need omiran. Can you turn that low, please? Some people like omiran to cook. We don't need to boil before we can achieve that. We can do this method and still get our omiran. And the little omiran you will get from this now is more than 1 liter that you will get when you add water to what you are boiling. At the end of the day, you will lose some nutrients from the food, which is not good. So for our tough meat, we marinate for them to be tender. So that I buy jelly because they made me realize when you eat too much hard food, it doesn't digest easily. All this I don't know. Sometimes before I go to college here, I just hate using it because mama will say, why omiran? I throw it away. But is what we need in our system. But the way we go about it is wrong. We can cook our food, we can boil, but the way we boil and add water, can lose many things from our food. And the reason why I'm doing this in Yoruba and English is for us to benefit from Yoruba as well. because we have our youth, we have our young adults here with us now that want to be learning Yoruba. I have to be doing it. I'm proud to be a Yoruba girl. And I'm convenient speaking it. It's convenient for me. Tí n bá ṣàlàyé nǹkan in Yoruba, ẹ máa really understand what I'm saying. Then in English, I will just abbreviate it, which you might not really understand fully. So, I'm talking about the marinating our food now. The next thing we are going to do now is this chicken. The only thing I add to this chicken is salt because I want it to be tasty. Like the Indian food I made on Friday. If you're making yours at home, make sure you marinate your chicken and keep it in the fridge. And about 30 minutes or 1 hour before you start your cooking, you can bring it out. But that is why I'm bringing this to the table now, because most of the food I will be bringing now, I will have to marinate it before I bring it to the show. Because oúnjẹ tá bá ti marinate tá ti fi gbogbo oríṣiríṣi nǹkan sí tó ti wà ńbẹ̀ fún bí 2-3 hours. Bó ṣe máa taste lẹ́nu, ó yàtọ̀ sí oúnjẹ tó yẹ pé a fi yọ̀ sí, a fi nǹkan kan sí tó yẹ pé a kàn wá sè. So, chicken wa lélẹ̀. This is just about seasoning. And I just added salt to this one before the show, maybe about 30-40 minutes ago. And it's at the room temperature now. We don't need to multi-part dry it. You have to make sure there is no water. This is chicken wings. Let me use my tongue. Oh, lele. This is chicken wings. So multi dry. Shall we put more line in tray, the blue paper towel. And what we're going to do now is 2 in 1. So, tí ògúnfe yẹn ṣe lọ́wọ́ at the very bottom, it's just like I'm boiling it, but it's slow cooking because it's far from the heat. So heat yẹn látòkè yẹn, ó máa boil ẹ̀ nísàlẹ̀. It's going to make it tenderize. Ó máa tètè soft. Ẹ máa ní sí pé tí ògúnfe yẹn bá máa ready in 40 minutes, èèyàn lè jẹ. All I need to do is just to remove the water, transfer the water onto a bowl, and just leave it. So the bá ti wá transfer juice inú ògúnfe yẹn sínú bowl. Tó bá ti wá tutù, àbí tẹ́ gbé sínú fridge overnight. Ẹ máa rí àwọn fat tó ti wà lára ẹ̀ because mo ti ṣe rí lórí show. Àwọn fat yẹn la kàn máa ra mú, tá máa scrape out, tá máa sọnù. Sometimes you can keep the fat. Tá bá fẹ́ ṣe àwọn potato wa, oven baked potato wa, we can use the fat because we need fat in our system every day. But I'm not here to tell you the amount of fat that you need every day. You can Google it yourself because it's not part of my job. But I learned about it because I don't want to confuse people. So this is my chicken, which I just added salt before the show. So now I'm going to add my black pepper. Let me take my spatula. Ẹ bá mi share video. This is my black pepper, which I'm just going to sprinkle. Because iyọ̀ yẹn already ó ti wọnú ẹ̀. So I will use my spatula to just hold the pepper. Because definitely no matter how dry it is, it's going to still be a little bit wet. If I use foil, it's going to be okay, but I just want to use this. So you mix it around. I think I'm going to do this twice because I want it to be really crispy because I'm going to oven bake this one. Let me just remove some. So I will do that later. Ẹ jẹ́ bá mi share video yìí o. Mo ti fi iyọ̀ sínú chicken tẹ́lẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. This is what we're having tonight with just salad. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹun. Oúnjẹ lọ̀rẹ́ àwọ̀. Nǹkan téèyàn bá jẹ, èèyàn máa gbé fò. So, Ọlọ́run ní gbogbo èyí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní time táwa yìí. Torí ẹ̀ náà ni oúnjẹ ni. Oúnjẹ bá kúrò ní ìṣẹ́ fi fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́. So, a máa kọ́ Yorùbá náà ń bí with time. Ẹ wo, nǹkan rẹpẹtẹ la máa ń ṣe ní lórí adex mi daily mint so ojú àdúrà ní tiwa o. So ìyẹn ti mix mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àti fi black pepper sí. This is white pepper. This is white pepper. This is seasoning powder. I will do it at once and mix it. This is onion powder. Easy. Hey, imagine. This is, yeah, I've used garlic, I've used onion, I have my ginger. I don't need ginger, sorry. You can use ginger, you cannot, you might not, but it's not compulsory. I think I'm going to change this paper to foil. Let me change this paper to foil. Bowl. But the way I have to present it to the world should be different. So let me get my foil. Let me just bring this out and use my foil. So let me use my foil now. Still are you on YouTube? Please. So the paper is red, but it's not like ordinary paper. It's kitchen parchment paper. So we'll break it in so mo ti lo foil insane. It's because only people feel like the paper for the meantime ló jẹ́ kó wet. If not, kò lè melt. So nǹkan tá a máa wá ṣe nísìnyí ni pé eléyìí náà ẹ jẹ́ ká ní nílé. This is corn starch. I think this one is about €1 or €1.20, and you can use it for like 6 months, 1 year. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá a rí tá a fojú fò yẹn, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ ká ní nílé ni corn starch. Ó máa ń wà òkè gan, like chicken tí mo gbé sórí Facebook ẹ wo chicken yẹn ó dáa gan àfi bí ìgbà tí yẹ pé èèyàn ń jẹ KFC. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí mo ti kọ́, àwọn nǹkan tí bá gbé síbi àwọn nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ ni kì í ṣe àwọn nǹkan tí mi ò mọ̀. So kọ́nà kó kàn fi àyè gbà wá ni. So let the next one. So a máa tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pè wọlé ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré ṣe lè. This is my corn starch. Chicken tóbi àbí ó pọ̀, sorry, ló tóbi. I will use, so this is my baking powder as well. How will I open this? I can't see it. So this is my baking powder. I will just use like ṣẹ́tìrì àwọn nǹkan tá a fojú sí bọ̀ a máa ń ra jẹ níta bọ̀ a nímọ̀. Baking powder tá a máa fi ń bake biscuit wa. And ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbàgbé lọ́la, we're making meat pie tomorrow, live meat pie. They requested for it and I have no choice, I have to do it because ẹ̀yin tèmi lẹ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún sorry. So ṣẹ́tìrì ń sìn bí ìgbà tó yẹ pé èèyàn fi flour coat ẹ̀ ní. Our basin oven, since straight away is going to the oven. Before koto was soggy, and then soggy. And we're just going to bake this. But I think I need to reduce. I will check after 5 minutes. Maybe I need to reduce the temperature of the oven. And this one I will do it later. And it's going into the oven straight away. This is it. I wish I can bring the camera now to the oven. So let me just put this on the side and wash my hands. So I'm back. Oh. I will check comment for like 5 minutes. So let's talk. Oh yeah, this is the oven. Yeah, let me just bring this out for them to see. Yeah, you see. But don't open after 40 minutes. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. So let's get to business. So I think the way our cooking is going to be easy for us is what we'll be doing now. Already saying I don't need it for now. I'll just keep it inside a bowl now. When I finish a covered plastic, and I will just put label grilled goat meat. So just imagine the can't be the freezer and meat one one day. You just have any time, maybe off day one. And there are people say one time she and people to an oven say microwave sorry, artificial timer. A lè máa ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀mí, a lè máa wo TV, a lè máa gbọ́ anything, a lè máa ṣe anything, a lè lọ máa ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀mí. So láti mọ̀ pé tá bá ti gbọ́ ohun microwave yẹn tó bá ti dún, we know what we're doing in the oven is ready. So a lè set the timer náà nínú oven náà, ẹ̀kọ́ set ẹ̀ sí 40 minutes ni. Tó bá ti tán, ó máa dún pam, no matter what, a máa gbọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pè wọlé. Kí ni àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kó lè make kitchen wa kó wà conducive fún wa? Kí làwọn nǹkan tá a lè ṣe? Kí lè rò bóyá ẹsẹ̀ tó yẹ pé maybe you feel you make mistake when you are making it. If you call in, if I know how to go about it, I will tell you. Let me just turn the phone on. The number to call is 0899 523 676. If you want to call in to ask about anything, you can ask. Even you can ask about what we're doing today. It's 2 things that I'm doing today. I'm not going to be here every Thursday to come and be talking. I have to bring something on the table to demonstrate so that I wish you are here. If this goat meat is done, come and test it after 1 hour, because after 40 minutes now, I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to remove the juice from the goat meat. I'm going to transfer it onto a bowl. Then I'm going to flip it over. Then I'm going to leave it on 220 or 230 to grill on itself. Even after 40 minutes, you can decide to fry it inside the roro. At the end of the day, because it's what I've tried many times. Because goat meat is tough. You boil. If you can bear my witness, comment. You boil your goat meat for like 1 hour, 20 minutes. Like this one now is gradual process. This slow cooking ni. Steam ẹ̀ nísàlẹ̀ kíní tó wà yẹn, gbogbo omi ara ẹ̀, gbogbo nǹkan tá a nídìí lára ògúnfe yẹn, ó máa jáde. At the end of the day, omi yẹn náà láti máa padà fi ṣe. Tó yẹ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ní láti ṣe inú ara wa. We don't just eat. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká kàn máa jẹun. Like pomegranate, you know what I'm saying? I've been posting it on my wall. It's very good. Ó máa ń jẹ́ kó oúnjẹ tètè digest, especially omi tó wà nú ẹ̀. Just open it and just add the juice inside the cup and mix it pẹ̀lú omi. Believe you me, for just this one, le mú láì mix it pẹ̀lú omi because so strong lẹ́nu. I need láti mix it pẹ̀lú omi. It's very good. Ẹ lọ Google ẹ̀ wò. Even if I Google it now, I'm going to see it. I can see I'm coming to the benefit of pomegranate. Only is antioxidants. Pomegranates have been eaten throughout history for their health benefits. Pomegranates has more than 40% of our daily requirement of vitamin C. Gbogbo ara mọ̀ nǹkan tí vitamin C ṣe lára, a ṣe máa lọ sí shop, a máa lọ máa ra shock, a máa kó jẹ. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ ká jẹ kí vitamin C kó lè wà lára wa àti ń jẹ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa jẹ fruits, ẹ jẹ́ ká include ẹ̀ sínú oúnjẹ wa. You hardly see me posting my food without fruit and vegetables now. Maybe it's because I've known the benefit of everything. Because over there, 5 naira ló wà lọ́wọ́ wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká utilize ẹ̀ kó jẹ́ kó máa ṣàǹfààní nínú ara wa ju pé a kàn máa wò pé ọbẹ̀ àtẹ̀bà. We can eat rice every day, Monday to Saturday. Even Monday to Sunday, you can eat rice. Kí la fi ń jẹ rice yẹn ló matter. Ẹ lè jẹ rice pẹ̀lú salad lẹ́yìn, ẹ lè jẹ rice pẹ̀lú ẹ̀wà, ẹ lè jẹ rice pẹ̀lú broccoli lọ́la. Ẹ lè change stew yín. Ẹja náà wọ́n sọ pé ẹja dá nínú system wa ká máa jẹ ẹja bí ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì àbẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta lójúmọ́. It's really good, especially when you are getting older. It's not good for us to just be eating what we see. At the end of the day, owó téèyàn máa fi order oúnjẹ gan, like tí máa fẹ́ order Chinese food nsìn, mo lè order nǹkan bíi 12, 13, 15 euros. At the end of the day, 15 euros yẹn tí n bá utilize ẹ̀ gbogbo àwa mẹ́fà tàwa nílé á lè jẹun 15 euro. Tó yẹ pé tí n bá jẹun yẹn tí n bá post ẹ̀ ẹ máa rò bóyá ọba ló jẹ oúnjẹ yẹn ni. Just excuse me for 1 minute. Sorry about this. Let me just wash my hands. So at the end of the day, oúnjẹ 15 euros yẹn a máa jẹ a máa dàbí ọba. Àwọn nǹkan kéékèèké bíi 5 euro. Oru last week nsìn yẹn mo ṣe láàsìpọ̀ kan àti ọ̀gbọ̀nọ̀. Mo kàn ra 1 kg kí ló ti ń pè shrimps. Mo dẹ̀ ṣe pápápá àwọn vegetables tí mo ní nínú fridge like I said last week. You need leek, you need celery, you need carrots, you need onions, you need garlic, you need ginger. Àwọn nǹkan márùn-ún yẹn ó ṣe pàtàkì nínú ara wa gan. Especially ginger and garlic. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi sínú oúnjẹ wa. Although ginger is Asian recipe, but tá bá jẹ́ kò sẹ́ni tó máa bi wá. Nigeria mọ̀ pé Asian recipe dá kan máa fi sínú oúnjẹ wa, but ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lára wa. Bó jẹ́ pé nǹkan kékeré bóyá chicken breast ní ẹyọ kan, ó lè tó fẹ́yàn méjì, ẹ kàn jẹ́ ká gé kéékèèké, ká pápápá gbogbo yẹn la máa mú wá sórí show. It's not all about Nigerian food. The reason why I'm doing this is how to bring international dishes into our Nigerian food. Because most nǹkan tó wà nínú international dishes náà, òun náà ní. Ẹ wo Asian recipe like turmeric, and in Nigeria, wọ́n ń pè ní Italy. I said it last week. They call it Italy. It's really good. Ó máa enhance color oúnjẹ wa. Ó máa fún wa ní, ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ nínú àgọ́ ara wa. So oríṣiríṣi nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Orú àwọn paprika yìí náà gbogbo ẹ̀ la ní ṣọ̀ǹbọ̀ náà ń pè ní paprika. Òun náà máa dehydrate, ó máa gbẹ, tó máa grind ẹ̀. That is paprika. Everything that they are using in all these countries is what we have in Nigeria. Let's introduce all this to our food. Ẹ má kàn jẹ́ kó yẹ pé Nigerian food. If I say I'm going to cook effort tomorrow now, I know people will come and watch me. But if I say something that they don't know, all this food, they are just giving it names in their own country. But if you don't know about it, you'll just be like we go to restaurants, the more reason why we're bringing this on the table is now when everything is open. If you go to restaurants now, what you have learned here, you can just go to the shop and know what to eat. Like this pomegranate now, I'm going to open it now and see and pour it inside my cup, and you're going to see the juice inside it. I need not to feel any sugar, see anything, just add water to it. Because omi kékeré ló wà ńbẹ̀ kò lè kúnnú cup. But at the end of the day, omi tẹ́ máa mix wọn, cup yẹn láti kún. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ mú ẹ máa mọ̀ pé yes, ẹ mú nǹkan. Èló ló ń tà. Ìgbà míì wọ́n máa ń ṣe sales ní Tesco. I don't know, maybe we have it in Nigeria. Wọ́n máa ń ṣe sales ní Tesco. Tó yẹ pé 49 cents ní wọ́n máa rà, because èmi like the Tesco yẹn ju ti Lidl lọ àti àwọn Asian shop. Yóò wà ní Asian shop. But the Tesco one is best that I've been buying. I'm not condemning other shops, but mo ti rà ní Lidl, mo ti rà ní Asian shop, mo ti rà ní everywhere, mo ti rà ní Don's. But the best one is Tesco. And àwọn Tesco dẹ̀ ló máa ń ṣe sales jù. Please feel free to call in if you want to ask me anything. Mrs. Lovely, good evening, ma. Kenny, what are you cooking? I'm not cooking today. We're just talking about how to make our cooking conducive and easy for ourselves. And we're talking about how the benefits of marinating our food. That is what we're talking about today. Báwo ni cooking yẹn? Nǹkan tí mo ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ ńsìn ni mo ń ṣe goat meat yẹn. Mo ti season yẹn, mo ti marinate ẹ̀. Ó wà nínú fridge mi for like 3 hours. Àwọn nǹkan tí mo fi marinate ẹ̀ relate. Nígbà tí mo sọ mi mọ̀ bóyá pẹ́ wọlé, mo lo eléyìí, mo lo seasoning powder, mo lo black pepper, mo lo onion powder, mo lo ginger, then mo wá lo salt kékeré because this liquid is salty and it's really good. And why tí mo ṣe ń ṣe léyìí ni pé àwọn ògúnfe àbí àwọn ẹran kan wà nílùú ìta máa ń rà tó máa ń tough. Ó máa tough gan tó yẹ pé kò ní sí bá ṣe máa ṣe. Next week maybe we're going to talk about steaming, how to steam our food and make it easy. If you don't come here, you miss. Because I know what I'm doing and I'm not going to be coming here without bringing something on the table to demonstrate on. So that was what we're doing today. What I've done, sorry, so far. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you came in late. So, is going to be there 40 minutes. And the reason why I'm asking people to call in on 00353-899-523-676. What do you think we can add to what we're doing on this platform to my benefit? What have you been cooking in the house that you've been making mistake on that you think others can explain it to you? Just feel free to call in. You don't need to you don't need to mention your name. Just call in and ask. That is why we're here today. If you want to ask about any ingredient I'm using that you have been seeing so far, or any food that you have made on Facebook that when you make your own, it doesn't come out well, feel free to call in. Let's talk about it. And go, I don't want my Thursday to be more than 1 hour. It's just going to be 1 hour. But sometimes our cooking on Friday, like what we're cooking tomorrow now, we're making meat pie tomorrow. So I will try as possible to make it very snappy tomorrow because I have program to attend tomorrow as well. Please, if you want to call in. It's 00353-899-523-676. If you feel like you want to call in and ask. If not, let's just, when this is done, then we talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to show you the chicken. The chicken is going very well now. It's going to be crispy, despite the fact that we're grilling it. Because then will pay think about fried chicken, crispy. No. Method here, if you add your corn starch and your baking powder, it might make it crispy. Then you might enjoy it. But what I'm saying is, mo fi seasoning chicken before the show, so we feel like 30 minutes. So because the importance of marinating or seasoning is called because one thing your body like our song in our church. If there is no salt in the food, it won't taste good. And that is the reason why we are here today to talk about benefits of marinating. Like we've talked about 2 things today now. I'm just slow cooking my goat meat that is very tough. At the right bottom of my oven. And I'm as well grilling my chicken. You can do it 2 in 1. Báwo ni kitchen lè wà fún wa? Tá bá fẹ́ ṣe oúnjẹ wa, tá bá fẹ́ prepare oúnjẹ, má jẹ́ ká wò pé I don't like kitchen. Already, àwọn kan wa wọ́n like oúnjẹ o. Àwọn kan wà tẹ́ pé wọ́n ready láti fi gbogbo gold plated plates and tray kan fi ṣe oúnjẹ fáwọn kan wa. Although tí wọ́n bá gba ọkọ yẹn. Hello, darling. Can I mention your name or do you just want to talk? Can you put down your laptop or your TV, please? Yeah, I'm going to put you on speaker. You're on speaker. Talk to us. Let's hear you.
Okay. Yeah, good evening. The other day I tried to make a soup, but there was clumps inside it, so I think I didn't mix it properly. Is there
yeah, which method did you use? She's talking about ogbono now. She said she made ogbono last week and there was lumps inside the ogbono. So which method did you use?
So I put the water and the palm oil, all my seasoning and everything. I let it boil. Then I took the water from there and then I put it into the powder and the powder ogbono and then I kind of mixed it. But I think I just mixed it for a very long time. So I just probably mixed it for like a few seconds and I put it into the water. And then only a bit of the clump, the clump in the water, but there was a little bit of clump of the ogbono inside the water.
Okay, I perfectly understand what you're talking about now. But the mistake you made with that ogbono, if you want to, there's a lot of ways to make your ogbono. But the method you use is you cooked everything together and you took some of the sauce, Abby, to mix the powder. That means the sauce you took from the pot is not enough because you have to mix it very light. If you mix it very thick and add it to your pot, it's going to be lumpy.
Okay, so you put enough water.
Yeah, enough sauce. Yeah, enough sauce from the pot that you're cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, you put enough sauce and you make sure you mix it very light. At least about to make it, but to mix it, to light, you understand? But if it's too thick, before you add it to the steel back, it's going to make it very lumpy. Some people, they just warm up their vegetable oil and add the powder to it and mix it before they add it. But I don't like that process because I want all the flavor from my beef, from my meat, from everything to be inside what I'm cooking. You understand what I mean? Because I don't want to lose anything. But next time when you are doing that, make sure you get enough sauce from what you're cooking and add it to the powder. And make sure the powder is mixed very light before you add it back to the sauce. Sorry. Do you understand now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for calling. God bless. We still have like about 17 minutes. If you want to call in, what are you cooking in the house that you think is difficult or you are not getting right? Or what do you think we can add to this to make added progress? Please. So, my chicken is doing very well. Maybe in another 10 minutes now, I will bring it out. I will flip it over so that you will see. 1 minute, please. So sorry. Let me wash my hands and do the pomegranate so that you can see. Please feel free to call in. And I'm going to tell you the ingredient to get ready for your meat pie tomorrow. Get your all-purpose flour tomorrow. Your butter, unsalted butter, unsalted. Get your carrots. Get your Irish potato. Get your onions. I don't use garlic. Get your curry powder. I don't use garlic. I've said that. Anything that you feel like you want it to be inside your meat pie tomorrow, get it ready. But the most important thing is the beef. You can mince the beef yourself, or you can buy it from the butcher. Or if you know you don't have blender to mince your beef, you can cut it very tiny. Cubes. Even this place is really warm. Let me just open it up 1 minute. This is very warm. Oh, thank God that this is not here because it doesn't like opening the door. So if you don't have the minced beef or you don't have blender to mince your beef, make sure you cut it very tiny. Very tiny. So you are going to see the outcome of what we're doing now. Yeah. 1 minute, please. So, where's my small knives? Oh, 1 minute, no, sorry. Where is all the knives in this house? I'm looking for a small knife. Okay, this is my knife. So this is my cup. And some is going to come out. Let me just... juice to my garden. So this is the... Okay, let me do it from the top. So roll it. Make sure you roll it to make it very soft. Yeah, I'm going to read comments now in about 5 minutes, please. Yeah, Kenny, thank you. Mrs. Oluya, Mrs. Oshile, good evening, ma. I'm a little bit late. What's the menu today? We're not cooking today. We're just talking about the benefit of marinating our food. Mami Oluwatoyin, my word. Yeah, one in town. Thank you, ma. Mrs. Oluwa Shindara Ire. Let me wash my hands. I've mistakenly touched my hair by accident. Sorry. So, Mrs. Shindara Oluyemisi Oshiloye, good evening, ma. This is my word. Good evening, ma. Joy Tenny. Good evening, oh, good evening. Oh, àwọn máa nìkan ló pè wọlé yìí o. Ẹ̀lú lẹ́ máa ẹ̀ okay, ma. Hello, ma. Good evening. How are you? Yeah, let me put you on speaker, so we can hear you now.
So I was making a pasta and I was making the bechamel sauce and it didn't come out smooth. It was like clumpy and thick.
Yeah, you asked me a good question because I'm still going to bring my lasagna back to the live show. It's not easy. The bechamel sauce is talking about is the white sauce that we use to make our lasagna. If you want to make your bechamel sauce to make it smooth, you just have to be very careful. Number one, you warm your milk, you put it in a separate cup or a bowl, you leave it aside. Are you getting me? Then you melt your butter. When you melt your butter, make sure when you are adding the flour to the butter, immediately use your whisk to be mixing it. You use whisk. Don't use your omorogu because omorogu might not make it to come out well. Although they ask us to use, yeah, I'm just keeping eye on what I'm cooking. Omorogu might not make it to come out well. Just use your whisk. Cook that butter and flour for like 3, 4, 5 minutes, and make sure there's no lumps inside it before you start adding the fresh milk, the warm milk. Gradually, just be adding it gradually, and continue mixing it. If you use this process, there is not going to be any lump inside your bechamel sauce.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Thanks for calling. So I'm going to create a time to bring back our lasagna. But if I'm bringing back our lasagna, I'm not going to make the white sauce on live. I'm going to do it in advance and post it on my wall. If I post it on my wall, just watch how to make the bechamel sauce before we bring the lasagna, because it's stressful. It's going to take about 2 hours, and I won't like to stay for that long here. But I'm definitely going to bring it maybe after my holiday because I need rest. My head is full. For the past 3 years, I've never rested for 1 day or 24 hours. So it's only God that is keeping me going. Even like the way I'm standing now, God sees my heart. So this is the pomegranate, because the water is going to start coming out, you see. It will pump out like so. You just have to be very careful. And you leave it like this for all the water. If I tell you, like now, you can make salad with the seeds inside. You can make dessert with the seeds. There's a lot that you can make with pomegranate. I think this one I saw it in Lidl, and they are doing seeds. You see, there's not much water in Lidl one. The Tesco one is the one I bought that I'm really impressed with. So we have 1 minute to go to bring our goat meat. So that one is dripping. We're going to leave it till it's you can see my chicken now is getting there. So I'm going to flip it over. Where's my tongue? That's it. So by the time it's going to be well cooked, our crispy. But we just need to give it time. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. A lot is going to be going on that YouTube now. It's not like before. I'm fully here for you. Yeah, the microwave is done. Let me just flip this over. You can see. Even in the house, you can just mix this one on the bowl and use your wire rack to grill it. Ẹmọ irin tá a máa fi ń yan nǹkan yẹn ẹ̀ tó sórí ẹ̀ so that omi tó náà because kò sí bá ṣe lè ṣe àwọn nǹkan yìí kó omi má jáde lára wọn. Like, okay, let me bring the goat meat. I will tell you something about the goat meat because we will soon be done now. We still have time for you to call in if you want to call in. Please. Ejire, let's talk. Let's talk. Anything that you want to ask me now before we go. And we're going to be doing this every Thursday. A lot is going to be going on. Nípa life wa, nípa oúnjẹ. It's not going to be Bíbélì gan sọ pé ó ní kì í ṣe nípa búrẹ́dì àti àkàrà nìkan. We have lots that we're going to be discussing here. And I don't know everything. I don't know it all. I have to be bringing people. Sometimes we're going to connect people from anywhere. Sometimes we bring people here live that will come and cook with us, that will come and taste our food so that they will tell the audience how they feel about what I'm doing. So this one, I'm going to put it back. So, seeing is believing. This is my goat meat. After 40 minutes, we are all here live and direct. See that check. Why is it halfway? Can you not? Is it good? Okay. This is the goat meat though. You can transfer it to a bowl or you can do it whichever way you like. We're not babies anymore. Sorry, Emma been pay most of she baby. So, Shetiri, Emma adúró omi tó jáde níbẹ̀. Omi ẹran táwọn wá yẹn. Bóyá gan ló lè gbà bọ́ọ̀lù. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strain it straight away. So gbogbo àwọn ìdọ̀tí tó wà náà yẹn strain it straight away. So gbogbo ìdọ̀tí yẹn á kúrò. By the time this is cooled down tomorrow, the only thing you will see is the fat on top of it. Is either you keep the fat or you throw it away. Shetiri, àwọn nǹkan tí mi ò ní ìdí inú ẹ̀ lélẹ̀. Because I don't want to be wasting time by removing all the, but I think it's done. So, the next thing I want to explain about this slow cooking is that, Shetiri, this 40 minutes, if you don't give this ogufe 40 minutes or any tough meat, or it might not be tougher like ogufe. When you do it this process, make sure you are checking it. So that transfer because if I leave this inside the oven too long, at the end of the day, dry tray, no baking tray, dry and 40 minutes. Then the next thing we're going to do now is just flip it over and then grill it the normal way. Even like this now, you can fry it again. Because it's just like boiling process, but it's not. Shetiri, no, even in this 40 minutes, you will see. The first day I did this, oh God. And that is what I will be doing, and I will be bringing it onto the table for my loved ones. So now I'm going to Shetiri. And we'll go for 40 minutes too. Although it's not really cooked, but imagine by the time this is going to be cooked inside the stew now, what do you think is going to happen? Even if you are making a gusi or a pho that you have to put it long, no, we don't need it. By the time you are going to grill this now, especially when you used to make it when you use this to make a gusi when it's dry, eat it the next day. You can see. So come and taste it. It's done. It's done after 40 minutes. All we need to do now is just properly grill it. Maybe you can grill it for like it might be another 30 minutes. ṣé wàá jẹ́ pé chicken tó wà lókè yẹn nísìn tí bá gbé sókè yẹn within 20 minutes gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ní golden brown colour and it's done. The only thing we're making today is just I showed you how to grill that chicken and how to slow cook our tough meat or tough goat meat at the right bottom of our oven after marinating it. And this is exactly what we have done now, which is really good. After 40 minutes. If I'm lying, let's see it on the comment. Because goat meat here in diaspora, you hardly boil it for 30 minutes and be soft. No. They take more than 1 hour. And adding too much water to boil our food, we're losing many things inside our food. That is not the proper way to cook food. It's not the proper way. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn òyìnbó ń sìn ni, ṣẹ́rí juice tó jáde nínú oúnjẹ yìí sìn, àwọn ò ní fi sebẹ̀, báwa ṣe fi ń sebẹ̀. They will use this to make their sauce. You can just add vegetables. They will add white wine and everything to this. And at the end of the day, òun náà máa bù sórí oúnjẹ wọn. So we are going very strong. I just want to show us the chicken for 5 minutes before we go. Because I don't think another person is calling me. I'm putting this back. Don't forget to join us 6 p.m. tomorrow. Get your stuff ready. See, if it's the Tesco one now, this color is like ×4 of this pomegranate. I don't know where the other shops are getting their own from. And I will never buy it from Lidl again. And it's expensive in Lidl, it's 99 cents. But having said that, the seeds inside this one as well, will be good for what we're going to use it for. You can use this to make dessert. I'm uploading one dessert maybe next week or week after. But I've done it already. It's not easy to edit. But you can use it for salad as well. You can use it for many things, but it's really good. Even if you can be drinking the juice and eating the seeds raw every day, it's really good. If you see it in Tesco, you can leave it in the fridge for like 1 week. Just look at the expiring dates. Like this one has been there now for the past 4 days. Sarah had one. When did you have the last one? Was it yesterday? She had one yesterday. It was there like for 1 week inside the fridge. It's really good when you keep it inside the fridge, but if you keep it outside, but in the fridge, then another thing, cherry moist, because they are very tough and dry. But about marinade, liquid soy sauce, depending on what you want to cook. Dryness moist. It won't be too dry. Like this goat meat I'm doing now, if it's done, if you cut it, you will see the inside that will be moist. And the outside will be dry, crispy. But by the time you add it to whatever you're cooking, you will just use your hand, like yam, to be cutting it, this thing that I'm cooking. But I fought not to be buying goat meat because of the toughness. But since when I knew about this process, I know what to be doing. Even the one that I'm going to use for 6 months, if I have time, I will just do it like this, tie it inside nylon. I will just put label. I will label it so that when I need it, I will just be going into my freezer out there and just be picking it out and just use it. May God bless us for coming to our show today. I really appreciate each and every one of us. Thank you very much. Feel free to call me anytime. Join our group. We're not going to be doing anything nasty in that group. It's all about our lives. It's all about cooking. It's all about the progressive of our lives. We're not going to be doing anything rubbish there. And if I have anything that I need to show you my family, I will just put it there. But we don't want anybody to just be sending. It's only added stuff. Group we share. It's not group that we're going to be doing nonsense. No. It's just about the development of our daily lives. Sheripe experience is the best teacher. About 3 years ago, all what I'm doing now, I was getting scared. How will I start? Although I've done this from Nigeria, but the one I did from Nigeria is just like when you are in grade 1, and now I'm in grade 6. and I'm still going to 20. Baby Shinemi. But the more we do it every day, the more experience we'll be getting. When it's calling show, don't get too tired. Don't feel shy. We're not doing anything nasty here. Feel free to call and ask about anything. We have our youth among us in the group. If you want to join our group, it's posted on top of what we're doing today. Just click on it. It will bring you to my WhatsApp group. For positive, not negativity. Chicken like I said, we're making meat pie at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Exactly 6 p.m. and I don't want to stay too long. Anything that will take us long tomorrow, I will do it before coming to life. But I will make sure we grab everything. You are going to see meat pie live and direct. And they requested for scotch egg as well. Although I have one video that I want to upload, but I hold on to it because people are looking for live. Maybe after live, then I'll post the short video that I have. Thank you very much. Yeah. Mami, Joy Tenny in town. Afolasha, already olówó, gbogbo jandon, So let me just bring the chicken out. Make sure you leave your steam to come out first. All I need now is just to allow this for like 10 minutes more. I just put to there can get for a carry. Get it. There is nothing we can take with us in this world. It's only what we eat. And let's eat what will benefit our body system. Anything that I get a camera, what I get a camera to Tiwa. Today, no lashing we will was to the table because everything easy for her. Even on a 10-year-old, only she wants to shake. If you want to just write it for them. Hello for chicken, you can pass dry, dry. For this one, see, lot on oven. Even Sarah was telling me maybe 1 year ago that she doesn't like kitchen. Now she's getting interested. And now she makes recipe. Mom, I want to make this, and I allow her to do it. Because even the older ones are about my son are jealous. My Danny, as long as she was like 10, 11, 12, for all week. Even when she was in university, college on Monday. End up the kitchen on pen Italian, if not, oúnjẹ la fẹ́ máa rà jẹ. Ẹlòmíì oúnjẹ tó ń jẹ níta go to kó bá àmọ́ òróró tó fi ń ṣe oúnjẹ àmọ́ epo tó fi ń ṣe. I'm putting this back. You have seen it. I'm going to take one to taste. See, what is soft baggy. You see? Oh, this is really good. So, only here for today. Let's come together tomorrow again on how to make our meat pie live on YouTube and Facebook. We're still looking for how to be adding Instagram onto what we're doing because it's just the same payment. Once you pay for it, you can use Instagram, TikTok, you can add all of them together to make one thing. And if you're on YouTube today, if I'm not able to see you, I say thank you for coming in today. And next week, I'm going to be updating us where we're going to be doing next week. But tomorrow, definitely by the special grace of God, may God spare our life above tomorrow. We're going to be making live meat pie tomorrow. And it's going to be fantastic. Especially, if you know a friend that is looking for how to be making meat pie, to be selling, even in Nigeria, tell that person to join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. It's confirmed. I'm not making mouth. So in the past, I've made some mistake, which I'm correcting now. I don't know it all now. I'm trying, but we keep trying in life till we die. Because we are alive more than above tomorrow. So till we meet again tomorrow, I say thank you, everyone. May God bless us and keep us above tomorrow. Thank you. I love you all. Bye.